with Sergio. Now we'll arrive on Sergio Borzillo, which is from NetBooster UK, the head of PPC of NetBooster UK, which is one of the biggest SEM agency in the UK, and not only, it's worldly, isn't it? All over the world. Yeah. It's like iProspect, more or less.
Bigger.
Okay, let's start with the presentation about shopping campaigns.
Cool. Thanks very much. So I'm very honored to be here today. Thank you very much, Gianpaolo, for inviting us. So I just briefly introduce me. I'm Sergio. I'm head of PPC at NetBooster UK. And today we're going to be talking about Google Shopping. I gathered a few best practices for a number of retailers. So we're not going to be looking at a specific retailer, but just a few of the tips that we've been gathered from them all. If you can move on to the next slide. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So just a few words about NetBooster. We're a group of agencies. We're present worldwide. We've got 21 offices. We have 450 experts working worldwide across a number of channels. In terms of our role as an agency is basically to ensure that our clients have got the best setup in terms of digital strategy to maximize profitability in a nutshell. We basically operate, as I said, in a number of countries. We've got localized presence, and we operate across a number of industries as well, with travel and retail being our main business. So the reason why I've chosen as a topic Google Shopping, obviously, especially when you are a retailer, is a must-have. And it's although it's so important, there are so many times we've encountered issues on a number of advertisers that have approached us in order to optimize these kind of campaigns. When we think about the most common mistakes that we've found, they really some of them are very common knowledge, but they do get not considered deeply sometimes. So the first one would be one of the main problems sometimes is having very few number of campaigns in the account and the lack of granularity. So this is something that applies also to normal Google search campaigns, but sometimes it applies to Google Shopping as well. So it's very important to have granularity. The second one will be about not using the campaign priority feature that's available at campaign setting level, and the lack of use of labels for when it comes to campaign structure, and then to use them for bid management. The third one will be ignoring feed errors that are basically they come up on the merchant center, and warnings that sometimes can lead to the products being disapproved. And the fourth one, so last not least, the not knowing that remarketing list for search ads is actually available on the Google Shopping campaigns. And then obviously SQR features are also available and they need to be taken into account. So this brings us to the agenda for today. So we're going to be looking at three main points. So the first one is about campaign strategy. So basically, how do we structure the campaigns? What kind of settings? How do we modify them? The second one is going to be about data quality. Obviously, this is the key feature, actually. If you don't have a good product feed in place, then obviously your campaigns will not necessarily, your ads will not necessarily show. So it's really important to get it right. The third aspect will be about the strategic approach to ad management. And most we're going to be looking at from a bidding perspective, and also how